Hi there, this is Laura from Linguist, and today's lesson is about gerunds. Hold on a sec, Lau. What's a gerund? Well, that's a great question. Gerunds are something we use all the time in English. A gerund is basically a verb plus ing. Like go, going would be the gerund. Play, playing. Have, having. Many students get confused and think that gerunds are always continuous tenses, but that's not true. Gerunds have different functions, and that's why in this lesson I'm going to tell you about 4 simple situations in which we use gerunds in English. So stay with me, pay attention, and click the subscribe button if you'd like to continue improving your English with us. Ring the little bell down there to know whenever there's a new lesson ready for you. And why not follow us on our social media, where you can see our daily posts, mini videos, and practice your English with the activities on our stories. Situation number 1. When we use gerunds as the subject of a sentence or phrase. Remember that sentences have 2 parts, the subject part and the object part. And the difference between one and the other is the verb. For example, English is very important nowadays. English is the subject, is a verb, and very important nowadays is the object part. We usually use nouns or noun phrases in the subject position, like English. But what happens if I want to express an action, if I need to use a verb? What can I do? Well, in that case, we need to use a gerund. So English may become learning English is very important nowadays. Or dancing is my favorite sport. Other examples can be walking by the sea is a great way to relax. Or teaching is a really rewarding job. That's it! Well done! You're doing a great job! Teaching is so rewarding. So remember, when we use a verb as the subject of a sentence or phrase, we need to use a gerund. The second situation in which we use gerunds is after a preposition. Keep in mind that prepositions are words like in, on, at, of, about, with. Well, when we use a verb after a preposition, we need to use a gerund. For example, I've always been crazy about traveling. Or, many people can't live without using their mobile phones. I hope it's not your case. A few more examples of gerunds after prepositions are: my sister is afraid of swimming in the sea. Or, some people are very good at drawing. I'm very good at drawing. So remember, if you use a verb after a preposition, you need to use a gerund. The third situation in which we can use gerunds is after certain verbs. There are some verbs that can be followed by another verb. So we will have a verb number 1 and the verb number 2. The verb number 1 will decide which form verb number 2 should have, which can be a gerund or a to infinitive. Some verbs that are followed by gerund when appearing in position 1 are the verb admit, like I admit cheating on the test. Very bad. Or keep trying. I'm sure you'll succeed soon. Other verbs are suggest, they suggested staying in the hotel. Or mind. Do you mind opening the window? Sorry, do you mind opening the window? It's very hot in here. Thank you. So remember, we use gerunds after certain verbs like admit, keep, suggest, or mind. If you'd like to learn a bit more about this tricky topic of which verbs are followed by gerunds and which verbs are followed by to infinitive, watch the video we have prepared for you up there. Click the link and we'll see you there. And finally, the most obvious situation, in my opinion, in which we use gerunds is when making continuous tenses. Remember that to make a continuous tense, we need to conjugate verb to be and then use the gerund. For example, I am learning, I was learning, I have been learning, I will be learning. Let's see a few more examples. I'm working on something important at the moment. My mom was watching TV when I called her. I haven't been feeling very well lately. Tomorrow at 8 p.m, I'll be having dinner with Brad Pitt. I'm having dinner with Brad Pitt. Cheers, Brody. So remember, we use gerunds to create continuous tenses, but also as the subject of a sentence, after prepositions, and after certain verbs. If you enjoyed this lesson and would like to continue improving your English with us, click the like button and share this lesson with your friends. And to practice your English in real life, we've left for you a link in the description box so that you can join our Speaking Club Talksmate, because there's no better way to improve your English than putting it into real practice with English speakers from all over the world. We'll come back very soon with new lessons for you, but in the meantime, don't forget to subscribe and have a look at any of these 2 very nice lessons we've prepared for you. Take care and practice these, enjoy it and share it.